ever talked to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up.
Roll up.
On third down, Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
You all right, baby? You feeling any better? You don't feel good?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles.
What? I knew that was a pick. I knew as soon as I hit that button, I fucked up.
Observation, because look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
I knew I fucked up. That was on me. I knew it. Wow.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The Raiders on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They look to throw. It's Locke.
What the?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Adams blocked off my dude.
Some applause for the defense there.
Oh, that was my bad. That was mine. Oh.
They're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Reason. They're all starstruck or something.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Taken at the 13. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
You can walk around. Go ahead, little baby. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wound up picking up positive yardage.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Here's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Raiders are going to
Wilson had that floating
at their own 30-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Shotgun snap to Locke. The left side throw complete to Adams.
I don't know what just happened.
He's going to have a Raiders first down as he's up to the 40-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's try this. All right, Drew. Fuck this up.
On first down, Locke. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This is 2nd and 8. Counter play with Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
Oh!
And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little,
I don't want to do that.
A little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he's able to get the job done in the
I keep throwing these picks, man. I don't know why your team's not throwing ugly passes. I threw at least 2 picks, maybe 3. Yeah, I'll say 3.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their
upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down and 6 now. To throw is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15
I was waiting.
now.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it. You mother.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final.
I knew that was a hit stick fumble. I couldn't pull him back in time.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And his throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. There's a nice move. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Now it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Greg Dulcich, 44 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Locke going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Locke off a play action. And that one too wide and incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 84 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Davante keeping me alive, bro. I'm not going to lie.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Pushes past him, shrugs him off. A good head-down running on the return, gets about 15 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
He was swinging for his life. What you mean?
Block now on 1st down.
Oh, how do you miss that? Oh, my God.
That's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it.
That cut.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10.
Maya,
Third quarter
what
of
are you
the
doing?
season opener. Play action. Now it's Locke.
Bruh, he fired. He cut. He cut. Literally, that's a practice throw, dog. Like, what you doing? Like,
now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incomplete. Now to throw.
Come on, come on, come on. Thank you, Locke. Thank you. Come on.
He's going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
It should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield and they curl back.
That man just stood in place.
And complete the play.
Excellent job.
He even run down.
Tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Offensive
He just what? Oh shit.
Carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here now, 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Come on, come on. Oh, come on. You got to eat that. What are you Jacobs. Let's talk about it. I don't know what's going on with your nutrition right now, but that was whack. No, he did not.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Big dog.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw it is Locke. To swing that out wide to Jacobs. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Come on, come on.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Open floodgates for me on that
carry
one.
For their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's Jacobs. And this time he is in. Yes. Josh Jacobs. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction
hey, what do you got?
Running the football
Come
into
here.
the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 40. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this time will be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Good read.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
My game froze. I had to pause it.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Locke. And it's thrown complete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And now the 3rd down.
That was a weird route.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks it all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, what are you doing? Better not be throwing things in there. Yeah. My
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by David Long. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take
my safety eating
right at the 50.
3 picks.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
They over there. They starstruck over there. I don't know what they do.
When was the last someone get 3 in a contest.
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I like that route. Let's go.
Right back to him on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now Locke. This is Fant on the short completion. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They look to throw. It's Locke.
Oh, good hit. I was looking at Fant. I don't know if that was a pick or not. I was going to throw it.
DJ Jones drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Oh, this damn leg.
And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance.
Keeping him alive.
And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. But things just got interesting. They try for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed Cruz punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They'll hand it to Pirine. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the run.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich.
Hey.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. Hey. Gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
At back.
This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tershawn Wharton in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Gotta go for
now
it.
The Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Gotta go for it.
They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The decision made.
I'll let you think about it. I'll let you think about that.
It's 4th down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 4th down, 10 yards to go.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, good play.
That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
She is doing good. She's feeling a little bit better. She's been playing.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Here we go. First and goal.
19.
Hand off here for P-Ryan. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. 16
that was it. That was bread and butter. Right between 3 defenders. You can't. Oh my God, that's a story. That's a storyline book right there.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here's Wilson. He's got it. And that's a
flag.
touchdown.
Flag.
Hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
He says following a whistle.
Now Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Throwing now is Wilson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say
we did it.
Short. They get the completion, but cannot
we did it.
Forward into the end zone. And the Raiders are going to win the football game. And they'll try and burn some clock with the sneak. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Good game, my guy. Good game.
Primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Raiders.